Peter, talk to me about what you expect on Thursday. When do we wind up hearing about the bond buying program?
Yeah, I took part in your survey, and I was one of the few guys who said they might actually do something or announce something in September. But of course, one of the things that's crucial here is they will have to announce something at one point this year, because for all the economic reasons we can debate, it's very clear they do run out of bonds to buy eventually, and they have to do something with their QE program. I still think it's going to be September. It might well be October.
Well, the other issue becomes, what about the euro, right? Because we didn't have Mario Draghi mention it at Jackson Hole. The euro did spike. He has to know that if he doesn't talk about the euro, Peter, that he's going to see another rally in the currency. How does he navigate that?
Well, I beg to differ slightly. If I may sort of take one step back, I mean, the last time that the ECB was really worried about the euro was 2012, 13, 14. And the situation on the ground at the time was thus that the domestic economy was basically going nowhere, and part was in recession. And the only thing that really was dragging the euro area up was the external side. And that situation is different now. So the domestic side is pretty strong, so they can afford to have some slippage on the external side. But having said that, of course, I think they are reasonably content with sort of where the euro is. Now, last but not least, I think they do have something to say on the euro, maybe not explicitly, but implicitly, because one of the other elements that we at RBC think is going to come out of this meeting is that they're going to absolutely nail down the front end through their forward guidance and potentially extension of the QE program in duration, which means that the short end can't price in any rate hikes. And if that's the case, that's not necessarily an endorsing argument for a stronger euro.
So, Jason, Peter says that the ECB should be pretty comfortable with the euro where it is. Should they be? And in fact, should the euro actually even be stronger given where they are on current account balances?
Well, I think so. I think that there is a very good argument here for why the euro has come to where it is. And I've written a number of Bloomberg Profits columns on this throughout the year, taking a bullish euro stance throughout the year. I think there's more upside here. We look at something like the Eurozone manufacturing PMI. That's contracted for, that's expanded for 50 consecutive months. That's a really long run to see those kinds of expansions mounting. You look at the German IFO, there's been a number of recent months where that's been at record levels. The Eurozone economy is very hot right now. I think you're going to see that continue to be the case. And that's going to, I think, send the euro a bit higher, because at some point the ECB is going to give this forward guidance, and then you're going to see the market begin to price in, all right, when do rate hikes come? You begin to see things become a bit more aggressive there at the same time that the outlook for the Fed is potentially being a bit dampened.